Hey, Professor Pip, I just got your text. What's up? Another box from the Game Academy. I can't wait. This is Prop Master Mark, and you're at the Game Academy workshop. Let's get going, okay? Alright, let's go ahead and begin the unboxing. Alright, okay, let's see. Instructions. Always good to have them. I rarely ever use them. We've got some wood pieces, got some paper. Here you go, Professor. There you are. Something to play with. Piece of felt. Some more stuff in here. Let's see. All right. Make sure there's nothing in these pieces of paper. Some more. And let's see, that should be about it. Okay. Now, always go over your list of your pieces first. So we got one wooden treasure box right there. 2 laser cut plywood long end pieces. These are the long end pieces. Okay, there's 2 of those. We've got 2 laser cut short end display pieces. There we go, 2 of the short ends. 1 laser cut plywood dice piece. That would be this one here. We've got a laser cut piece of felt that goes over the top of it. And we got 1 white glue container. We've got 2 different types of sandpaper, 100 grit and 220 grit. The 100 grit is the rougher stuff, and the 220 is the softer stuff, or the more fine to make it even smoother. And then 1 7-piece dice set. I didn't get that in my... Professor Pip, write an email. It's all right. I'm a gamer. I always have some nearby. Alright, so let's go ahead and start building this sucker, shall we? First thing is that we're going to go ahead and we're going to check out the box itself. The box we want to make sure is smooth. If you have any really big rough spots, like I don't know if you can see in here, there's some really large pieces. I'll be using the 100 grit to sand that out with. To be followed by a little bit of the 220. I'm going to go over this in more detail without wasting time, but you want to make sure that your box is nice and smooth. Had a little rough spot in there. And we will go from that point on. All right. Next, we are going to be assembling this set of pieces here. Now, if you look really closely at the edges here, you'll note that there's one side that is has a little tiny cut in, and then there's a piece, oops, sorry, I'm not showing you. Sorry about that. You'll see a little tiny piece cut in there, and a much larger piece cut in there. That's the way that these are going to be matching up right in there like that. So, what we're going to do is that we're going to take our glue and add a little drop of glue right on the edge. Come on, you, like that there. Like that there, like that there. We're going to put this together. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and just wipe this down with my finger to get rid of the little bubbles. We'll start with that one there. We are also going to, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more this time, have a little bit along these pieces here, like this here, as well as the where the other piece is going to touch, just like that. I'm actually going to attach it to this one because I put it on the wrong side. Oh, look at that! I made a mistake. That's not going to work that way. All right, we're just going to wipe that off. Let's just go ahead and put it into these dovetail spots here. 1, 2, just like that there. And actually I'm going to start over with this again. No reason to get ahead of myself here, guys. This is what happens when you rush. Don't ever rush. Have fun doing this stuff. Because if it's not fun, then why are you doing it? Just don't ask your parents that question. Okay, anyway, we will go ahead and do this one now. Let's get this one here. Let's get the dollops on both sides here. There we go, Just little tiny beads. That's all we're putting on there. Just little beads like that. Then we'll go ahead and slide that on like that there. There we go. Now let's get that all together. There we go. All 4 pieces are now together. You may want to be doing this on a piece of paper so that you're not putting glue. Oh, look at this. Hey, we'll use the instructions. Oh. So you're not getting the glue on the surface of the table. Don't want to upset anybody about that. The rules even mention we want to try to keep this as square as possible, so they mentioned taking a 6-sider and putting it right in the corner there. See how well it's going. There we go. Okay, that's looking good. Now, I'm going to go ahead, should let this dry, but I'm actually going to slide it now into the box, which is the next part, and actually let the box help hold that on. Now, the only downside to this is that it's a little bit snug. Oh, there we go. We want it a little snug so it doesn't fall out. You could also glue this in there as well if you wanted to. No reason not to. It's going to be something that you're really not going to remove from there. But we'll get that down there like that. Now, while that's working, we're going to go ahead and put the felt onto this piece here. So first thing is we're going to take off the backing of this felt here, and that's the side that the glue is going to go onto. Just peel that off like that there. Alrighty. Okay. Now it's going to be going on just like this, so it's good to set it down like it's a book, so you know exactly how to go with it. And again, I'm going to use this to keep the glue from hitting the ground. Okay, let me turn it over so you don't see the writing through it. There we go. So it's going to be going on just like that. So what we're going to do is that we're going to put a bead around not only the full piece, but also around each of these little areas here, and do the same thing on that side, on the wood as well. So here we go. We're just going to put a little bead just like this. We don't need a lot. There we go. Just like that there. Just like that there. Doot, 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 doot. This is when you need the montage happening. Now, again, you can always rewind or just read the instructions. If anything is not making some sense to you, there will also be our online video, which will be this video, as well as people helping out for anyone who might need some help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. I do it every day. Luckily, Professor Pip is the smart one of the two of us. All right, let's see here. We'll put a line through here, a little dab there, a little dab there. Okay, just like that. Now this is going to soak into the felt a little bit, but that's going to help it hold a little bit better as well. So let's get this line here too. Alrighty. And now I'm going to go ahead and run this one down as well. This one won't soak in as much, because it's wood. And although wood is porous, it's not as porous as felt. Okay. Something, a little bit of glue here. Outline all that. There we go. Okay. And that should just about, oops, no, not quite yet. I'm probably adding on more than I really need, but that's okay. All right. And feel free to pause the video at this point until you get all of your glue beading done. This isn't like a race, you don't have to, it's not going to dry in like 30 seconds, so. But now we'll go ahead and line this stuff up. This on just like that. There you go. It's very important to make sure that you have that book set up properly. Otherwise, you'll wind up gluing the wrong side and things will look a little bit silly. But you know what? You can always get a piece of felt and do it again if you wanted to. There we go. Okay, that's looking pretty good. All right. Now that's pretty much it for the let's see, that I have to shift it over just a little bit. And then that's going to sit in just like this. So your dice are going to fit into the box like that. And you can also have a little hidden space underneath to put other things in there. Maybe an extra candy bar, fun size candy bar, little tiny candy bar, or other things. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video at this point, and I'm going to finish mine up with some more painting and some sanding. Going to smooth out the top here a bit, work around the edges, and then do either some painting or some staining, and I'll show you the finished product then. Okay? So I'll be right back with my finished product. Okay, so welcome back. I'm just about done with making my box and decorating it, but I wanted to show you a little trick that I like to use. So as you can see, it looks like it's been stained, but that's not stained. That's just regular brown paint. And what you do is that you add an equal amount. I'm not going to do much. I did a lot more to make the box, but you add equal amounts of paint and then water together. Oops, that's a little too much water. We'll pour a little bit back. And then you mix it up so that it gets this very wet looking, almost watery substance. And then you just paint it on like this, and boom, instant wood stain. Now I went with the classic look to the treasure chest, but I mean you can paint it any color you want, blue, red, green, so on. It's whatever you want. I also took some magic markers that I found in my drawer, and I drew a little black line with a silver line over it. Sorry, I keep pulling out of the way there. A little black line with a silver line over it. I also made a little necromantic carrot just for Professor Pip. Don't worry about painting over any of the brass pieces, because you just take like a Q-tip with a little bit of water on it, and it comes right off just like that. So it'll be nice and shiny again. So now that it's all been finished and stained, we'll go ahead and, now I'm going to do a little trick here because there's some space down here. I have this at home, which is, it's what's called an LED tea light. So I'm going to put this light down here in the bottom of it. Then I'm going to put my little top on here. There we go. That's pretty snug. Yeah, there we go. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the dice in. So I think the dice go here, here. I'm looking for these lovely colors. I'm going to put that one there. Nice translucent ones. And then I think this one goes here. Then the 12-sider goes here with the 20-sider going here. There we go. And then with this remote control, I turn on my light, boink, and now you can actually see them glowing. Now that's something that you can go ahead and look on YouTube about doing very simple wiring, or even just finding on eBay or Amazon a place to buy these if you really want to look cool and have them all lit up. But there's other things you can have underneath here. Let me turn that off. You can have other things such as extra pencils, candy, whatever you'd like to have. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. And I hope you enjoyed today's Prop Master with the Game Academy. Thank you.